So Shane, Ultima Power Braid. Ultima, obviously everybody knows them as a line company and monofilament company, but now they've decided to take the bull by the horns and have decided to bring in a braid.
Right.
They're changing with the times. You and I use braid, as you know, we do slightly different things. I do a little bit of bass fishing.
And I've done some quite deep water fishing in Norway with the heavier braids.
And what did you catch out there?
Well, we were looking for halibut, cod in fast-running tides, so we needed a braid that was not going to be too resistant to the tide and pick up the tide, because we were lure fishing with
the most important thing there was actually the diameters.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. We needed to get the diameters right and to cut down on, obviously, the drag on the lures and get them to the bottom quicker.
So the key thing with the braid really is that you can get a thinner diameter at a higher poundage.
Exactly, exactly. Especially when you're fishing for large fish, which you obviously need that shock factor taken into consideration.
Well, the good thing with it, with the Power Braid, is being available from a £6 to £100 now.
Ideal.
Ideal.
Across the whole spectrum, ideal, yes.
So that can be for the lure. You can go lure fishing with the lighter braids, and you can go lure fishing if you're doing heavy lure fishing with a 15 to a 20.
Yes.
Because it's such a...
With the heavier lures, as you say, yes.
And on the boats, obviously, boat fishing, they've been using braid for years, but it's coming into shore fishing.
They have, yeah. And shore fishing is becoming a lot more geared towards the braids, obviously, with the lure fishing side, and also fishing on the rocks and places like that where you need to keep in contact with the lure, also spinning, that kind of thing.
As an angler yourself, you've travelled and fished all over the world, fishing for whales. So you fished in a few countries where you've had to use braid before because you need to cast that little bit further with lighter leads.
Yes, there's been that aspect to it as well, where you wanted to cast a long way with a 2-ounce lead to keep movement on the rig, which it obviously gives you because you're in contact with the rig through the braid. Obviously, there's no stretching braid like mono.
But the big difference is this is direct contact.
Yes.
So it's immediate action.
Exactly. Yes.
Immediate action.
Immediate to the fish as well. Small fish register much better on the rod tip with braid. Yeah. Whereas you wouldn't know, possibly fishing for small bream, that you've actually picked up a fish or 2 fish even at stages with the monofilament when you're fishing at distance. With the braid, it picks up every little touch.
It's every touch. You can see everything.
Yeah, that's right. It's transmitted to the rod tip straight away.
So this is really a good move for Ultima, isn't it?
It's a very good move. Yeah. It's a very good move, and in today's market, it's definitely needed.
It's changing times.
That's right.
Ultima's changing with the times.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.